All right. Good evening. Being a teacher for many years, we oftentimes look towards the teaching moment, the teachable moment. But sometimes we carry it outside of the school. And I've heard from my wife on a number of occasions, sometimes adults don't want to be taught. It's like telling them they're wrong. So I'm a teacher, I should let them know they're right. And I learned not to do that anymore. I've learned to be using a little more stealthiness. Like if somebody mispronounces a word, I might use it right away in a sentence, but the proper way. Like if someone says, "How is Lancaster?" Then I'll say, "Lancaster is a fun city." Or recently, I'm at Square One, and they're playing a Carly Simon song. And the barista is so young, she has no clue who she is. So the guy in front of me wants to be Mr. Wikipedia and tell her all about Carly Simon. One factoid he tosses out is that she was married to Paul Simon. Because, raise your hand, everybody back in the 70s thought they were. Because if they have the same last name, they must be married. Because we didn't have internet where we can find the answer in 10 seconds to find out that he wasn't correct. So it then proceeded to go, "Excuse me, she was married to Paul Simon? Was that before or after she was married to James Taylor?" I don't know. I'm like, "You're darn right you don't know." So now I'm at an elementary school, and we do the kinder, gentler approach and have some fun with it. Last year, mother brings her kindergarten child up, and she's crying because she forgot her homework. And I'm out there making her laugh, cheering her up, because that's what I do. And so I sent her on in. And mom goes, "Mr. W, thanks for making Sarah smile. Well, my mental Rolodex is spinning a mile a minute so that way I could respond with, well, Sarah did tell me that you make her dreams come true." She's like, "What?" I go, "Well, if you're going to cite Hall & Oates songs, then I am too." Just last week, a girl comes into the gym, didn't have her sneakers, so the kids start diming her out, because that's what elementary kids do. If your back's turned, I'm like, "Who did that?" All hands pointing at the kid. I'm like, "Thank you very much." And the kid's trying to deny 20 fingers pointing at them, because they know they want to help us out. So she goes, "Mister, she's not wearing her shoes." And I'm like, "Yep, well, that's the story of her life." And without breaking stride, it's like, "The story of her life, she has no shoes, her grade goes down, she sings the blues inside, the story of her life." Because I do sing, I do dance, and I'll even reach in my pocket and do magic. "Oh, you are the best teacher, you do magic tricks." But then we get to middle school, where they start to sow the wild oats or test things out or try to use their fangs on you. And they go, "I don't have to listen to you. You're not my father." Exactly. And then I go, "Well, you see, with teachers, there's this thing called an loco parentis, where your parents are entrusting us with your safety. So really, I am here in place of your parents." "Well, if you were my father, I'd run away from home." If I were your father, I would have put you up for adoption a long time ago. Then at the high school, anybody one-on-one is fine. But as soon as there's a crowd, there's an audience, and it becomes showtime. So there's this one boy who's bragging in the locker room that he's going to be a Major League Baseball player. And I'm thinking, he doesn't start. No one's recruiting him. He's not getting any scholarships. I don't know where's it coming from. I'm just letting him talk. Then he turns towards me and goes, "You're just a gym teacher. I'm going to be a Major League Baseball player." Okay. Well, let me tell you something. I've got 2 degrees, and the only way you're getting one is with a rectal thermometer. Thank you.